All right, grown-ups, it's just our time. I love the babies, but to help you, I gotta speak my mind. This segment's here to help you grow with book reviews, lessons, and things you'll be glad to know. If your little one's restless or looking to play, send them to my other playlist. The read-alouds there will brighten their day. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Behind the Book. I'm Miss Erica, the teacher lady, your fairy godparent when it comes to sharing joyful stories and growing young minds. Now, all this week we are talking about Black Boy Joy. How do you raise a black son that has more happiness and joy and love inside of them, okay? And we are using picture books to be able to do so. We kicked this week off on Monday with our read-alouds, one of them being Hey You, an empowering celebration of growing up Black, written by Dapo Adiola and illustrated by both Dapo as well as 18 beautiful Black illustrators, okay? This book truly celebrated diversity within Black culture and overall was a perfect addition to this week's theme of Black Boy joy and happiness. Now, on today's Behind the Book review, where we go beyond the pages to get to the heart of the story, we are going to be going over the glows, what I think was done well, the grows, what I think could have been done a little bit differently, who this book is for, how to utilize it as a resource in order to raise a more joyful Black boy, and so much more, all in this episode of Behind the Book, where we go beyond the pages to get to the heart of the story. You ready? Let's grow. Summary in my own words. Baby, this book is a love letter to Black children, to Black people in general. It is truly one of those books that you read and you feel like you can be a change maker. It is truly a celebration of Black joy. And there's so much I could say, but to try to put it in a one-liner or a nutshell, this is a children's book that is created with the intention and purpose of celebrating and creating happier Black children. That is my summary. Now, the take-home message. And was it clearly communicated to the audience of the age that the book was created for? Black people are everything. Baby, that's the take-home message. Professionalism is in the eye of the beholder, and I said what I said. This book is a book that has set out to celebrate Black people, and it has done that. The take-home message is that you are great, you are creative, you are kind, you are encouraging, you are powerful, you are all of these things. It is truly an affirmation, a book, a love letter when it comes to celebrating Black children. And I absolutely appreciate that. In terms of age group, as soon as that baby is born, here you go. There is no age that is too young that can't start to explore these pages, start to explore the words on the pages. It's definitely one of those feel-good stories that any classroom or person could learn to appreciate. Okay? All right, let's keep it rolling now. They done made it. Dapo done made it easy for me with this Behind the Book review. This book is for any Black child, any Black person, really. I am older. It is a book that I enjoy, that I utilize as almost this pick-me-up. And so if you have a Black child, if you're a Black family, this is a beautiful addition to your library. This book is also for the times that you are setting out to celebrate Black history and Black culture. And so when you think about February being Black History Month, or Juneteenth in June, and you're a classroom, an after-school program, an educator of some sort, even if you don't have Black students in your class, but you are seeking out or you're setting out to celebrate Black culture, utilize this book as a resource. I would say that's where this book would shine the most in terms of those two groups. Either you're Black or you're trying to celebrate Blackness. Either way, get the book. You will not regret it. Glows, and what I think was done well. Without numbering, my glows are the feelings that my students and Black children receive when reading this book. The glow is truly the art and the intentionality of the book and how it conveys the message that Black people are valued, that they're seen, that there are books that are intentionally created to celebrate who they are. It is hard being Black. It is still hard being Black, even in the year of 2025. If you look at just statistics, we have some things coming against us. And in order to combat that hardness, you need resources. This book is a resource. My other glow that I think was so amazingly done and very challenging to do is that there are 18 Black illustrators that made this book, and the book's pages are cohesive. That's 18 different individual minds, artistic abilities, talents, so on and so forth, that have come together to create the pages of this book and still make it look seamless. That is amazing. That's incredible to do. When you're doing a group project and it looks like one person did it, oh yeah, you did your big one. Absolutely incredible. In terms of growths, we could wrap this up. I don't have one. It's a great book. Moving on, okay? My final thoughts are that Black children deserve to have books made with them in mind. Black children deserve to have books that are made with them in mind. Let me say it one more time. Black children deserve to have books created with them in mind. This is not the part where you say, well, what about this child? What about, baby, I love all children, but Black children deserve to have books created with them in mind. And that was done. And what an amazing thing to do. That was done, and it was done well. And to talk about hopes and dreams and fears and concerns, and to remind Black children that they are seen, they are valued, and they are here intentionally is so needed. And this book was able to do that. So I'm so thankful for that. If you are newer to my page, I want to let you know that I am also an author and illustrator who has written intentional books for Latino students, for Black students, for students with disabilities, for girls, and so much more. I encourage you to go check out my work. I also encourage you to check out our Pay It Forward program, a very straightforward initiative through the Empathy Library that allows us to get books to the children in need by way of your generosity. Scroll to the bottom of the description box and add yourself to my newsletter, where you will receive so much more information and resources on how to celebrate joyful Black children. And this week, joyful Black boys. I thank y'all for learning with me, for growing with me, for pushing your own boundaries at times. You are so appreciated, and I love what it is that we're creating as a unit, okay? Until next time, remember to enjoy the moment or go be a joy in the moment. Bye.